Buenos dias, rug pull at your service. Let's do some more chopping it up with the memes. TGIF, TGI Meme Day. Checking out the feed this morning, having some coffee. And, I follow all different types of these channels. And one of them, the guy's a military guy, and he's he addresses the fitness crisis. So I read the comments and I like to see, what everybody's saying. And it's just as I thought. COVID had multiple tentacles as the octopus that it was. Part of that demoralization was to destroy most people physical. So not just mind and spirit, but physical attack. And you, or they, are the ones that perpetrated on themselves by consenting to be deceived and hide behind the couch and eat poison during the so-called stay home. You're locked down by your government. You can't even go surfing. The beach is closed. And yet that same government is telling you, or the sheeple, or the hobbits, vote for this bag of dog shit, because this other one's gotten so stinky, you're better off with the less stinky of the two bags of dog shit, right? I just want to say I've been through a lot, and I've had my ups and downs in this life. I have overcame many, many terrible things, and a few of those I'm still working on, but they're marginal gains at this point. But one thing I never gave up on was being fit and eating healthy. Even when I was partying on drugs, I barely ate. And I didn't eat really clean at all. It was pretty bad. I took my meat suit to the lowest of lows. And fortunately, it was over a decade ago. And since that, for 11 years, I've been fasting, training, cardio, weights, meditation, yoga. My core is I am literally surgical with an ab wheel. And I wonder what's going to happen with all the fluoride drinkers, chemtrail huffers, television watchers, McDonald's eaters, beer drinkers, poison cigarette smokers, chem bud smokers. So the attacks come from all angles. And I've been hip to that game for a long time. When I first found out about it, it drove me into addiction. It helped fuel that fire for the depression and to escape this reality that I found myself in. All it wanted me to do is be a brainwashed slave. All the pressure, you know it's coming when you're a teenager growing up too. You know that they're going to shove you out into this hellhole and the boomers, our parents, the Generation X parents, the boomers had no clue. They were the most duped of all. And this is basically what we've been, taught to do here by this same group that controls everything that enters your temple through the various portals, eyes, ears, etc. Mouth, you eat, you see, you hear, and then you say, and then you shit. So anyways, build the wall. Yeah, that's coming too. And that's to keep you in, okay? And they'll just activate the towers and they can control everybody. That's their plan. And it's nothing's going to happen overnight. I believe there's enough people out there that actually still care about freedom and a good way of life that we probably had not too long ago across this world, right? And those people would rather see this, like, if you can't have it, if I can't have it, nobody can have it type attitude. This kind of, just sabotage the system, right? And burn it down. So there's nothing left. I think it's happened before too. You can clearly see evidence of that. And this is every morning for all of us coffee drinkers. All right, so we got some wires on the harness here. Just more lies and deception to fool you and pillage money and launder it right in front of your face to build underground places that these look at this snidey little face on the left. These are all guys that haven't been punched in the face growing up, and they all deserve a punch. Revenge of the Nerds is another movie we're living out, because the nerds that we made fun of in school for believing and loving and fitting in so well and being propped up and rewarded. If you weren't a star football player in high school, then the nerd, because the government, they want those Brokeback Mountain types because they can control them and use your kids to help them develop weapons against you and your grandkids in the future. Wasn't the name of Gargamel from the Smurfs cat Azrael? Okay? And aren't you the Smurfs? Aren't we the Hobbits now? And Gargamel, isn't that you know who behind the curtain? Yeah, the fact that Nixon used a snot green 70s ring phone to okay, whatever. Everybody had their catalyst, right? The cap and the square ritual. You volunteer, you work, you memorize all the lies growing up, little Johnny, little Jane, aspirations and dreams of going into debt through student loans, or forcing your parents to have $100,000 instead of towards retirement and investments to pay for your indoctrination. So you're already starting off behind, because now you're brainwashed. You've just told the Matrix that I love this system of tyranny and lies and deceit. I have no critical thinking. It's all been broken and stolen from me. I've given the rest away. Now I'm wearing my black robe to represent my allegiance to Kronos in the linear time, point A to point B life, chase the sack, right? And then you got your black circle, like your tiny hat goes over your dome, which is your head, that's your circle, and the cube, which is the black disc square cube that goes on top of the dome on the cap and gown ritual. And that's showing that your circle's been squared, and as a bonus you get the limp dick tassel dangling off the top to show your limp phallus. You are Brokeback Mountain now. You're ready for slavery. You love mortgages. You love car loans. You love interest. You love usury. You use it just like your enemy used it on us. And then you walk around town, you gluttonous, pathetic retards, with your trinkets and your tchotchkes, as if you're so much better than anyone else and that you don't even shit anymore. That's how great you are. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Alright, they're all criminals, they're all liars, they're all creatures from the Black Lagoon. This is the Matrix. These people signed up for this just like us. So fuck them and the horse they rode in on.